rock these glasses today. How I'm feeling. It looks just like these. All right, so today we're gonna hit some shoulders, some arms, maybe a little bit of upper chest, just kind of getting back in the swing of things. So we're gonna start with some cable lateral raises today. With these, I don't like to lean out. Some people like to lean out. I like to come out, stay straight up and down. The main thing with this, we wanna make sure we're driving up with the elbow, not lifting with the hand. So that's gonna be one of the main things we're gonna focus on. Like I said, that loose grip. I like to keep that loose grip. So. Driving up with that elbow. Letting the hand follow. Thing I like to do as I come back down, I like to really connect with that outside delt on the way down and really feel that strain, and that kind of helps me keep that delt engaged. As I'm feeling that resistance on that delt and I come back in, I kind of let that weight get a good stretch in there, explode back up. Taking my time on the way down, really getting that mind muscle connection. We'll do 4 sets here, 15, 12, 12, 10. It's one of my favorite shoulder exercises, whether it be with the cable, seated on the machine. We're going to do some seated dumbbell lateral raises in a little while. Any lateral raise, I just love it. I instantly feel the pump, feel the blood flow. So, one of my favorites right here. Oh, that was a good set there. That one felt good. It's been a long week, long couple weeks. This is a good de-stressor right here, getting in the gym, putting the body under that stress, falling back into the mental a little bit, focusing on that mind-muscle connection, letting everything else slip away. One of my favorite things about the gym is everywhere in life, things are dictated by other people. There's so much room for error in life when you're relying on other people. When you come in the gym, the only person that can mess this up is you. So this is a place where you're in total control of the decisions you make and the things you do. And it's not so much affected by the people around you. You get what you get in here. It's one of my favorite things about the gym. So I like to do these with the D handles. I prefer lifting cuffs with the loop hooks. And that way you can kind of take the hand out of it. Gives you the ability to drive up with the elbow and let that hand stay low a little bit more. Again, we want to focus on not pulling up with the hand, letting that hand hold the weight, and lifting with the elbow, putting that tension directly onto that shoulder. I'm not driving my elbow up in this fashion. I'm sweeping up, but I'm sweeping up with the elbow, and the hand is following and finishing. Day in here. Not so beautiful outside. Overcast, a little bit of rain, crazy Florida weather as always. Sunny one minute, raining and cold the next. We get all the seasons in 1 week here in Florida. It's like 50-some degrees last night, and windy and wet. So I wanna go up in this way. And I'm going for 10. With this jump, I don't know that I'll get 10. If I would make this weight increase and I go for 10 and I tap out at 8, I'm gonna be okay with that. Because pushing myself to get 8, I feel would be just as valuable as staying at this weight, and I don't want to say comfortably because it's still going to be a challenge, but getting that 10 with a little left in the tank. I don't want to go to complete failure. I want to leave a little bit there, but I also want to challenge myself. So I could get the 10. I may get the 10. But again, if I kind of tap out at 8, I'm going to be okay with that. All right, so I got 9. I could have thrown it and muscled that 10th one. But when I'm thinking of failure and I'm thinking of that stopping point, I'm thinking of the point where form goes out the window, because that's where injury comes in. So I could have locked in and tweaked my body and thrown that 10th rep up, but it would have been a shit rep, and it could have done more harm than good. So 8.5, 9, I'll take it. So I pushed myself. I didn't get the 10 I wanted, but I got that 8.5 on each. Took myself to that failure, didn't sacrifice form, run that rag out without sacrificing my body. Oh. Now, we're gonna go into some shoulder presses. So this past couple weeks, like I said, has been a little crazy. The routine's been off a little bit. Starting a new job and life doing what life does. So this wouldn't be the routine I run all the time. I'm just kind of getting back in, taxing the body, hitting a muscle group, just not getting stagnant. Probably next week, beginning of the week, I'll pick back up solid with my routine as it's written, and we'll continue growing from there. But right now it's just about not laying dormant. I got kind of thrown off, and rather than just scrapping everything and saying I'll start on Monday when my schedule's better intact, I'm gonna get in where I can get in. I'm gonna work what I can work. Had a good chest workout yesterday, so I wanted to tax shoulders today, get a little bit of arm work done. Good pump, feel good, look good. Woo. And for me, when I work my shoulders, I can see it visually. I get a really good pump in my shoulders. So if I need some wind in my sails, if I need that pick me up in the gym, something that's gonna keep me motivated and keep me going in those times where I'm in my head and I'm feeling a little bit down, that body dysmorphia starts kicking in, I always come in, get a good solid shoulder day in, look in the mirror, feel good, accelerate that ship a little bit. So, whew. We're gonna do 3 sets here. That was set 1, let's go to set 2. Work a little bit of progressive overload, a little bit heavier with each set. For me on that shoulder press, coming in deeper, getting that good stretch. There's no negative. I don't feel any pain. So I don't mind that deeper stretch at the bottom. It doesn't really bother me.
Getting thirsty just watching you, man.
Probably come out of the pump cover after this guy. Definitely feel like I tightened back up a little bit over this past week. Crazy schedule. Food schedule's been off a little bit. One of the other things you got to remember, when in a perfect world, you cross all the check marks off your daily list, you achieve everything you want to achieve. But sometimes life throws you curveballs. Your schedule gets thrown off, and you can't cross all those boxes. You got to get in where you can, get done what you can, and moving forward, be able to kind of formulate that plan to avoid those things in the instance it happens again. But sometimes life is life. And as much as this is one of my main things in life, I got kids, a wife, family, job. And sometimes all of that has to take precedence over the gym. So you just got to find out how to navigate that and keep the momentum going in those times, because life is life and sometimes it happens. Could I have got that 8? I could have, but I would have started tweaking. I would have changed my posture to push for it. And again, that's where those injuries can step in and get you. So like I was saying earlier, for me, that shoulder pump, seeing the striations in the mirror, feeling the pump in the shoulders, just for me puts the wind in my sails, man. Just lets me know that I'm still in it. So now I'm gonna do another variation with those lateral raises. I'm gonna do it seated. I like to hang my weight. Again, driving with that elbow, just letting the hand kind of follow. I like these. I like being in the mirror and being able to see that muscle engage as well as feel it. And in that moment, working on building that mind-muscle connection. What's it feel like when I see that muscle engaging in the mirror? Taking a mental note of that so I'm able to go back to that every time. That mind-muscle connection is probably the most valuable tool when you're in the gym and you're trying to not just bodybuild, but train in any way. You want to be able to isolate that specific muscle you're going after. Front delt's going crazy, and I haven't even really touched them too much yet. A little bit on the presses, but let's see if we can wake them up here in a second. Pretty good pump so far. All right, one more set. Feeling really good, really good. So I think next I'm gonna work into some shrugs. And I got a little trick I like with my shoulder shrugs. Too short. So when I do my shoulder shrugs, standing, I like to do them with these guys. Kind of come around the front a little bit, leverage that weight. I don't have to worry about my grip. superset these guys. Like I said, we were gonna hit a little bit for the front delt. I like to do that with the 45-pound plate as well. Take my rest period now. Ooh. Getting that heart rate up. Oh, waking those traps up a little bit. See if we can get some veins to come out in them today. Superset definitely gets that heart rate up. Starting to sweat a little bit. Working now, we're working now. Final set of each of these. Those the hey babe, what do you want to eat? I don't know. The correct answer is always chicken and rice. All right, where to next? So, face pulls. I used to do my face pulls from up top, and then I saw a video, I tried it out, I really like it. I feel like I respond well to it. So I like to mix my face pulls up. I like to come from down low. So again, I like to mix these up, see where I'm responding better for the day. Hit that rear delt from that low angle, feel it up top. Now I'm gonna come from a little higher, pulling straight. little bit more today. So I did that one overhand. Next set, I'm gonna come underhand, and I'm gonna see how that one feels. So with those three different, each one, I felt different in that rear delt. From low to high, I was able to feel that a little higher in the delt, around the top of that rear delt. From here, overhand, a little bit more on the outside corners. And then to flip the hands over, a lot more at the bottom outside of those rear delts. I think I'm gonna finish off with that overhand grip to the face. Yeah. Shoulders standing up now. Feeling pretty good. So I think that's about going to tap it for the day. I got a good shoulder workout. Like I said, things have been crazy. Just trying to push myself back into everything. Came in here, got a good pump, pushed some weight. I feel good. I look good, I see it. Not a super long workout today, but again, like I said, life has been kind of crazy. It's been beating me up, the schedule's been off. I got some good rest last night. Been running pretty ragged for the past couple days. Got some good rest. I feel good right now. I feel the muscles, I've taxed them. I've pushed myself today. Could I keep going? I could. I could keep going, I could hit, arms, I could do some chest. I think with what I've had going on in life, I got some good rest last night. I put in some good work. I focused. The shoulders feel good. And I think for today, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here just because I don't wanna overdo it. I don't wanna wake up, feel like shit tomorrow. So, appreciate you guys coming along for a little shoulder workout with me today. Everybody, keep staying under the Fitfluence. Keep following. We're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep getting bigger. We got those merch drops on the way. We're gonna be putting up a Shopify soon. Check us out on Facebook. You can check us out on Instagram. You can check us out on TikTok. Subscribe to the YouTube. Let's get it. We appreciate you guys. # Under the Fitfluence. Whew.